and had him phase the two together. They.
We can't wait. I know the camera. I'm trying to make sure I look good over here to make sure I know.
All I gotta do is do this.
I can see, sweetie. Thank you.
Oh no.
Ready?
No.
You keep your clarity, you keep your focus, you keep your sense of love, and you keep your sense of purpose.
But Jay gonna say, I think I'm waiting for tonight. Oh, well, you will be here. And I know I like sleeping by myself. I'm good. I don't even know why I was out there at the extra lyrics.
Well, welcome back to Simply Gay Podcast, girls. It's already, that time again. Hey, friend.
Back again.
We back again. Back again. Hey, Judy.
Hey, Judiee. How y'all doing this evening? We want to thank y'all for tuning in to Simply Gay Podcast. And y'all already know who we are. I think y'all, if y'all know who we are,
if you don't,
you should be watching the other episodes. Like going back from, I was gonna say 1, but no, still check out seasons 1 and 2, but 3 for us. Check out 3
for us.
3 for us.
But I was all up in first and second season, so if you don't know us by now, you should already know.
Exactly, because y'all already know who this is. The hostesses with the mostesses, Mr.
Siobhan. Siobhan. No, it's Siobhan, y'all. It's your boy Siobhan. And then, of course, y'all know who this is.
Right, Aquarius Kelly in this. So, no, but we want to thank y'all for coming back. Y'all keep coming back, and we love that y'all love to come back because we love to see you beautiful faces.
Because they love the vibes.
Is it the vibes?
It's the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
We give a little bit of this, we give a little bit of that. We give comedy, we give serious conversations, we give a little politics, we give a little pop.
I give a little culture.
Give a little culture.
Culture. People. Anywho, tonight's episode is definitely about I'm fixed, but not broken.
Sweet.
Y'all don't mind me for the laugh. They're like, what is that giggling about?
Girl, because y'all don't understand what we're about to get into this conversation. Because even though the title says fixed and I'm not broken, we're talking on those terms of where people who come off of as they are fixed, but they're really not fixed. They're actually still broken. And we need to discuss that, you know what I'm saying? Because they find themselves in situations. Ships, relationships, friendships. Buddyships. And still be caught up in trigger moments and not really healing from situations. So. Sweet Lilo.
Well, that's because they can't heal from it.
Well, listen, you can't pretend that you're fixed and you're still broken.
Well, you know how they pretend they fixed. Job, good money. You change your zip code. Oh, yeah.
But even in that, you can, and the crazy thing is, when you find these supposedly fixed people, they age from different ranges. Because you have the older generation, the 39s, the 40s, and the 50s, they're still broken.
Mm-hmm.
But they've learned to master how crafting that I'm fixed, I got this already, I got this, I got this, and it's only masking what really needs to be fixed.
That's because they don't want to handle any of the situations.
Hello, somebody, come on, somebody.
That's what they not gonna do. But the reason being is, by the time you get that age and you master it, like they say, the older they are, the more set in their ways they are. So it's just like if you used to doing something all the time, being a certain way all the time, only changing little things about yourself here and there, then it's by the time I'm 40, 50 to change what? Ain't nothing wrong with me. That's how they gonna be. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Something's wrong with you.
It's you.
It's you. It's not. Don't bring that over here. It ain't me.
Because I've been maintaining the way that I've been.
It's been working for me just fine. So, and then Corona hit, child. I'm pretty sure that
a lot of people had to fix themselves because when they were by themselves,
stuck in that house with themselves.
I think that's when a lot of people begin to change their outlook.
Some of them,
not all.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Not all. Some of them did, definitely. I think I was in that place of fixing myself too, because I've been the person to pretend that I'm fixed, and I was definitely broken, but I am fixed.
Well, yeah, because you gotta be fixed like the dogs that go neutered. Get neutered.
Not that fixed.
Not that fixed.
No, you tried it.
No, you gotta get back. No, you're not getting what you said.
No, but true. Yes, getting neuter fixed in the sense of your emotions and how to deal with what triggers you, how to maneuver through those triggers, what to allow in your space.
Yeah. Also to vocalize that, people
and be able to vocalize, right? Because that's another thing. When you speak on being fixed, you should be able to know that I'm fixed in a point where I can speak on my feelings and won't get mad. I can be as transparent as I can with you and vulnerable with you, so that way you can understand who I am. And a lot of people are not there.
No. They are not there. They're not even. I don't even think they walk it towards there. I don't think that they're doing that at all. But I mean, it's not to say that that's a bad thing either. Because like I said, once you do something repetitive and it has been able to get you through this and do certain things and not having to face and handle certain things, it's going to work for you and you benefit. It definitely will, but it's just the downfall is I feel like you're cheating yourself when you don't work on yourself.
Yes.
So it's just like you're doing a whole total disservice. So when things do happen or arrive, like I said, it's always gonna be, it wasn't me, it was them, and this is why, because this is what they did.
There's no accountability.
And then, you know what I'm saying? So when they did that, it made me do this. But I mean, then you get people like myself, if any of y'all situation, I'm like, well, how did y'all get there? Because y'all was good 2 weeks ago.
That was all right.
And we was all right. Like we just left the barbecue laughing and everything. And then this has started, and they'll be the ones be like, I mean, it was never like this. I don't know where it came from, this and that. And then so when you go talk to the other person and hear they side, it was like, no, it was just a build up of things. Oh, so things are building up.
No, yeah. And that's because there's no communication.
Especially, I mean, of course, if you're gonna move like this, all right, it's cool, I'm fine. I think that it's minor, so I handle it this way. But once I handle it that way, that should be good. And it's like, no, you're not fine.
You're not fine because you're still bothered.
You still bothered. You still holding on to it. You address it the same way, and then it's just like you seem like it's just gonna
it's gonna shoot and go. It's gonna be swept under the rug. See, I can't do conversations like that. Because for me, I am fixed, so I need to be with a fixed person, or I need to be communicating with a fixed person. Because a fixed person will be able to know how to vocalize what they're going through, how to manage, and be able to find a solution that works for both of us. And our friendship dynamic, whatever it is, we should be able to focus on finding a resolve out of that issue.
I mean, because Escape said it best.
What I need from you
is understanding. Yes, that's what we need.
I need true understanding.
True understanding. Because what she said, how can we what?
Communicate.
See?
It's always about communication.
Always.
It's always about communication.
Always about communication. People don't ever want to communicate.
But have you ever came across a person that is broken but doesn't even understand that they're broken?
Yeah. Because to them they're broken looks like that's their life. Like my life was always like this, and this is like, what do you
See, I can't even tolerate myself being around that type of people.
Oh, look. I'm not even coming to the cookout. Something happened, I couldn't make it, I fell asleep. Matter of fact, I got sick, I took night quit.
Even if there was an invite, I wasn't even paying attention to it.
Not going.
We wouldn't even made it that long for you to been able to send me an invite.
Not even that. We wouldn't even exchange information.
Come on, somebody. Come on. Because dealing with a broke person, it's like their life is, everything is broken. Mm-hmm. How they handle their job, how they handle friendships, themselves, how they conduct their business. You can tell in a person and how they handle their life and how broken they are.
As business folks would say, how they handle their affairs.
How
they handle their affairs, because
the affairs is something.
Look,
if you can't conduct your business and you don't have your certain ducks, your main ducks
in a row,
girl. Like I had a girl last Friday say to me, "Hey, such and such."
Okay.
Because they knew me, we knew each other. I'm not gonna put them on the spot.
Like you knew, or like knew in passing. This too, you got to be specific with the new.
Well, see, I knew from. See, if I tell to, okay, I knew. I'll say knew.
Okay.
But not sexual.
That's fine.
Okay, but I knew. Okay, so I knew.
Okay.
So they saw me. They're like XYZ because I'll be at the club. So they saw me and I'm headed to go, pre-game before I have to go officially in the club, whatever. Okay, he walks up to me. He's like, "I left my wallet and my ID." "How you leave your wallet and ID?" "Well, we went to the beach and I didn't expect to come out tonight." I said, "Sir, you should never leave your wallet or ID. You should never be on the streets."
How do police identify you then?
"Oh, I don't want to be identified by the police or by the people." I said, "Girl, that's enough. Girl, they may not let you in the club.
Yeah.
So I'll see you later. I gotta go." Exactly how I had to leave it. Because to me, that's a broken person.
I will say irresponsible. Who the hell?
No, that's a broken person.
That too, but I'm just saying, you leave a house without your ID. Your ID, the only thing that keep me liquored up. I might leave a lot of things in my house, but my ID won't be one of them.
So when I mean your main ducks are not in the row, I can't be around you. I can't even involve myself with you, because then what happens is your brokenness spills into my life, and then I feel like
I gotta fix you.
No, and I don't want to do that.
Not gonna do that.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and for the folks that's listening, I know everybody y'all hear this word broken a lot, right? They're like, broken, like what are y'all talking about? Like if you didn't catch the title right. So we not saying broke or broken, like meaning like you ain't got no
financially.
Money.
No, we not talking about that.
It's not about financial. It's literally about you being broken in the inside as a person and trying to piece yourself together, because you think you're together, you ain't together. Like you were like a 3,000 piece box and you thought that you was able to put yourself together with like 20 pieces at a puzzle. Where's the rest of it?
I'm missing something.
Missing some stuff.
It's missing pieces.
Up in here. Here. What you say? Mary J. Blige says, "No hateration, no toleration. Don't you mess up nothing in this dancery."
Oh my God! Yes, she did say that.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
And that's what we want y'all to understand. The conversation where I came with this conversation, because I brought the topic up. And I wanted to talk about it because I kept coming around people that pretended like they were fixed, but they were still broken inside. And they're not really managing the brokenness that they have inside. I'm one to experience and tell you I have truly been broken and had to be fixed. And it took a little while of getting my life in order. It took a little while of dealing with some of my main issues. But once I really truly dealt with my main issues and I dealt with my personal brokenness, I became that person to be able to start speaking on being able to fix and what it is to fix and how to fix and how to manage about fixing. And my transparency became better. My vulnerability became better. My communication became better. My emotions, I'm still working on those.
Okay.
I'm
still working on those.
But all the other key elements of everything else really became better because I was able to manage better friendships, better support systems around me. You know what I'm saying? Better mindsets that look at life differently than what other girls look at.
Not even that, you just don't want to be around people that was just what you're used to growing up.
Right.
So it's like, for me, if I'm going to try to elevate myself, I need to Like they say, when you want to be smart and educated, what do? I put myself in a room with smart people. I'm not about to be in a room with Taquan, Peanut, Nene, and Risha. No. Why would I do that? You know, but what I was gonna say was like, you know, when you were saying all those elements and different pieces with like when you started fixing you, all of this makes sense. Also, I was gonna say was people don't understand when you start working on the internal stuff of yourself and fixing a lot of different things, you become so at peace.
Mm-hmm.
I used to slap bitches on yes. Yes. I don't think y'all people heard me in the back, so I'm gonna say it again. I used to slap bitches on cue. I did it. Because I was an angry person. So if you say anything to me and I took it as disrespect, you was catching these hands. But when I started working on me, knowing like you just can't be going out here putting your hands on anybody. Because that's when I found out people like this too, right? I like my freedom, but I don't mind making a point by beating some behinds. Yeah. But you know, you can't be putting your hands on people, so I had to fix that. And just like once I fixed that, and I wanted to be angry and tolerate a lot of things, it's just like, you know what? I like this person.
Right.
You know, I like that I can have a debate or a debacle by mouth, and I don't have to use my hands. I may talk with my hands, but I'm just at a space where like if I'm fighting somebody, it genuinely has to be a reason for me to like. It genuinely has to be like. It has to be such of a reason that I'm telling the judge, I don't know where your body at. Like, that's how much of a reason
I got. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't never, like, fighting for what, like, violence, one, is not cool. Especially when the fight happens and then you realize what you fought about. You're like, really? I beat up this girl for breaking my CD. It was only genuine. But nah, that was my shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, different things like that. So I don't want to be like known as somebody that's just around here in the world angry and always trying to pick fights, so want to have a fight with somebody. Because people will put that on you, like they will.
Yeah, that energy will transfer over.
Yeah, they're like, don't have them over. You know, they be fighting all the time. They don't know how to mix and mingle and hold the conversation. You know, they feel like somebody always says, I've been down that road.
Yeah, where I've had to manage certain friends to be around certain friends.
Because, you know, we know some friends that be throwing gatherings, child, and be mixing a whole bunch of people.
We'll mix a whole crowd of people together.
A whole crowd of people. And I just be like...
And then sometimes when there's some mixtures, I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this mixture. There's no drama. It's a cute kiki. It may not be everybody in my crowd, may not be something I like it. Mm-hmm. But it's a decent crowd.
Yeah.
Whereas you could bring a crowd together and you bring one bad apple to the crowd. That could upset the whole room. Bitch, you saw that?
Did you see
the
me?
Whole room?
Bitch.
And you just be like, I've been that person. I brought that one friend, and I knew not to bring them, but I was giving them the chance.
Yeah, see, no, you can't get it.
And you can't give it to everybody. But I learned my lesson then. You would never be in this room again.
Never.
Or in my presence in a room like this.
And usually when you test theories like that to see if that person will work, you put them in a smaller group.
Oh, and I did.
If like it's about to be 3 or 4 of y'all, just like, okay, let's see here. Because if you can make it past here, I can be able to like have you come to other events. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I be going to big events, excuse me, and my friends be like throwing stuff and throwing all different mixtures. People, when I see the one wrong thing, I know y'all don't know me, but I'm the person, my friends say right here, bitch, I'll leave in a minute.
Should be going.
I would be like, friend, thank you for inviting me.
I gotta go.
Like, where you going? I gotta make a stop.
We'll talk about it later.
But just text me in the morning. I should be up. Like, well, all right, friend. I see you, because you here with them. You be safe. Because I'm gonna be gone at home in my peaceful domain. Because I'm not dealing with that foolishness. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep my freedom. 1, okay. 2, can you just imagine me tearing somebody's old house up with somebody in it, and now they don't want to invite me because they said I'm the one that started the fight when I'm defending myself. You know, y'all not gonna get me. Y'all are not gonna get me.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been into too many of those situations. I'm like, so friend, I'm gonna leave my friend, you leave him? I'm gonna go.
Yes, she would. She's done a few mixtures and was like, friend, I'll talk to you.
Friend, talk to you in the morning. I'm about to go.
And it'll be all right.
Friend be like, it's 11:15. I know. I'm tired.
I'm tired. I'm bored. Have you ever had, or do you have friends that have broken tendencies?
Child, I don't even know how to call them tendencies. I call them trials and tribulations.
Okay.
That's what they got. But I don't doubt, like, I think, so, like, let's not, I don't want y'all to think this like a, like, bashing thing either with people's trauma, what they're going through, just being broken out, being a fix. Like, that's not the thing. Because the thing is, I still do have friends that know that they need to work on themselves and they're fixing themselves and they're doing the work. I'm the kind of person, as long as I see you doing the work, I can fuck with you. I can be, we can, like, I can be on this journey with you. Like, it's not a thing.
Right.
It's the people that
stay.
They may be, some folks are very aware of how they are and who they are and what they need to work on, and will not work on it. And will look you in the face and say, I'm not doing that. Well, why are you not doing it? I mean, it's not because I should. When it becomes very defensive, it's just like, no, we not gonna be friends for long.
We not gonna make it.
We not gonna make it. We not even making it to the friendship altar. Yeah, the pastor and priest, and we not.
Yes.
We not making that. I'm not dealing with that. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna rub off on me, and that rub off is gonna, like, it's not gonna make me be you, but it's gonna irritate the
people. Don't understand the transferring of energy. The transferring of energy is very strong.
Very. And I'm not gonna let you put that juju on me.
No, ma'am. I don't want it. I don't want this. I don't.
And I feel like, you know, if you somewhere down the line, like, to say we used to be cool, we ain't cool, and then years later, like, you notice you've been working on yourself, and then you come full circle and come back. Now, depending on if I like the growth of you now, I can deal with that. I said growth. That's the key word. Now you think of those elements of yourself that you need to grow with.
Well, what do we consider as growth? The things that we had seen that needed to be, that you're supposed to grow on?
Yeah. Like, you very much aware, you come and talk to me about it because you've been through your journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess those, okay. Yeah. I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
Because, like, I had friends like so prime example, I'm going to use myself. So I had friends like we were cool at one point, and then, like, we just separated for whatever reason. It was just, we were no longer friends with no like space. So due to that time, like, they've experienced some things about y'all, sorry y'all, a little bug in my face. Like, they've experienced like some things about them, just much as I experienced about myself. Because one of the issues were, like, we was cool, we was friends. I think we wanted to probably, like, try to date or something, like, or whatever. And, like, when I asked him, I was just like, well, why wouldn't we date? He was like, because you're too young for me. I'm too, sir.
You probably was.
Sir.
How old was you?
At that time, I was like 19, 20.
And he was?
I think he was like 27, 28 at the time.
He was too young.
I was
He was too young.
No.
He was a little fast track Mustang, honey.
No. I was never fast. One, okay.
1927?
I was grown.
All right, grown girl.
I was grown.
Go ahead with your story, sweetie.
Right. However, you know, from that time it didn't work out, and fast forward, it was just like, because he was dealing with something that, like, a whole situation from his last relationship, so that's what burned him from wanting to be with somebody else. And I think what it was like, yeah, I was young, but I was still kind of mature for my age, but didn't realize as I was getting older, there was things that, like I said, I really need to work on, and my anger was one of them. Like, I think he saw somewhat similar stuff from the last person he dealt with.
I got you.
And that wasn't explained to me. Now, if that was explained to me, I would just be like, but, you know, I'm not that person. Don't tag me to somebody else. Like, I'm the kind of person, if you communicated with me, like I said, I knew how to try to figure out ways to fix certain things for myself. But I ain't gonna lie, in certain ways I didn't want to. Like, I was very defensive about a lot of things. When people were like, well, Kelly, why don't you do this way? I'm not doing that, but you should. No, fuck that. Like, it was very like, I ain't, if y'all don't get on it, you know. But years later, they came.
See, it took me a while to be able to say no to people. I would take suggestions to try it because I would always want the like of other people instead of taking the time to like of what I like.
Exactly.
So that was like the opposite for me. So I was the one that had to learn to say, no, I don't need to take your suggestions. What I do is what I do, and it makes it work for me because you evidently like it.
Yep. And also, I've learned that, I learned this when I was a young kid. My auntie would tell me also, be careful of the people that like you enter into your space because those people is usually trying to come in to dim your light. Like when there's a bright light about you and you just like this of a person, like when you enter the room, like everybody just like on you, depending on who you with. So that person, their end goal has to be they need to break you so much, dim your light so much so it can make them look good.
So I just want you to know, all these gems we're giving you, we need you to apply them to your life. Notice these friends, notice these relationships, because we didn't even get into the relationship part of our brokenness. And we'll probably segue into that after this little one too. But all these gems we just gave you about a broken person. Once again, it's not about finances. It's not about finances.
Not about the money.
It's about the brokenness inside of y'all, because it's truly something that a lot of people need to work out on. Some need a counselor, some need a therapist, some need a life coach, but others you could just get that from friends and family that truly love you and that have been through some of your experiences and knowing how to manage through those experiences and those feelings and those broken moments that you have in your life that need some true healing and fixing. So
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I guess as we segue into this relationship portion, because I'm trying to keep my personal inside and just talk about it on the outside looking in type situation. Yeah.
Don't mind me and my quietness and me sipping my Pepsi, but I mess with my friend. Not today. I want to thank you guys for listening to ASR.
I cannot.
I couldn't even continue with his straight face. Oh, no.
We'll come from this aspect because we've both been in a situation where we've seen friends in relationships.
Did you just in my song?
Yes, I did. We have seen friends in relationships with partners that are broken and then made them broken. And with being that friend, it's hard to really try to be supportive and give advice in those type of situations. Like for me, when you ask for advice and I know it's a broken situation, and if I keep giving you the same sound advice
and you don't move,
girl, I'm done. Don't ask for my advice no more.
Look, she didn't move out the chair and she don't move.
She tried. See, I'm trying not to go there, friend. I'm trying not to go there.
Friend, remember, you have to call John.
You right. You gotta call John.
Call John.
You gotta call John. But even then, them friends don't want to call John.
Well, you can't. If anybody want to know what I'm talking about for Call John, I mean, you gotta watch 2 episodes back to Call John. Check out Everything Is Not For Attention. That's already
that's Call John.
That's Call John. Just yeah. Instead of Tyrone, John. Moving right along. But yeah, broken plus broken equals separate. So yeah, I understood the man.
I understood the man.
Sure did.
I mean, I've been in a relationship where 2 people were both broken. And we were broken in different ways.
True.
It brought us the brokenness brought us together in a sense where we were both trying to fix each other instead of taking the time to fix ourselves and being the relationship.
Y'all normally did what people normally do.
Oh, it normally do, right?
Yeah. I'm broken, you broken, so
let's try to fix it together.
Like, yeah, and because we're gonna grow, it's gonna make us strong. And us over here looking at y'all like, what are you doing? Child, they know the house need a foundation first. So
But
they wasn't gonna lay down the
I blame
cement.
mine's on young age because I was only young 24 in the storm of losing my mom. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of brokenness already around me.
Mm-hmm.
And me coming from a place of feeling good when I'm helping fix somebody else's problems, that's what made me feel good. So me feeling like I was able to help Phil and fix his void as he fixed my void, it kind of felt like it was working, but
that's the thing, nobody's void was getting fixed.
Not at all.
Y'all was literally taking a piece of paper and the glue and was like, so we just gonna keep pushing this together. What we're making an earth ball.
Yes.
We're just gonna
we're putting plaster and flour all around it.
Flour on this thing. I'm telling you, by the time it's dry, it's gonna be so hard and rock solid. It's gonna be good. And
what's the balloon in the middle of it?
I ain't messing with my friends. I just said I'm not doing this evening.
Oh!
That's what I'm not doing.
But I have to say, within that relationship, I will say, coming back around circle, talking to that person, and we both being able to talk about what was broken in the relationship showed me the growth in our fixing our own personal stuff that we had. And for me, I was like, that showed me that I was working on me during my time periods of growing up as I got older. Because when I tell y'all 30 hit, the ball was on. Like Medea said, that boy was
like,
ding. I don't play no games now. I don't play no games. Because losing your parent, it already breaks you to a point where you don't care about anything. So once you get through that fixing it all, you get to a place of saying, I care about stuff, but I'm not about to play no games.
I'm not about to do that.
I don't have, because I don't owe nobody nothing.
Say that again.
I don't owe, the person I owe something to, she gone. So I don't owe nobody nothing.
Okay. Not a dang on it thing.
And once you get to that place of being able to fix yourself, of saying, I don't owe you nothing, but I'm willing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to be, and I'm willing to fix, and I'm willing to work on. I can be that person. I've been that person. I stay that person.
That's how you do it.
It's humbleness. That's what you call it. When you're truly humble. As I say, humbly handsome.
They probably be watching these videos like, bitch, y'all laugh ugly. I do.
Listen,
this whore
go in.
All the way in, man. But I be here for it. I be so here for it. I be here for it like Pepsi. You're like, wait, did they just go and just say that? Yeah. I don't care who watch.
We ain't here for a kiki.
Let's have a kiki. I get, look, you know. Friend, I think it is.
Is it time for it? Is it time for it?
Is it fick it? Say
it's time for
tea and hot chocolate. Wanna say tea and hot chocolate. Wanna say tea. Let's get it. Tea and hot chocolate. Say what? Say tea. We trying to get a record deal too. We got vocals. I got bars.
I didn't say.
I think I could be the next Cardi B.
Well,
I just can't get pregnant. But I can be the next Cardi B.
You're not the city girls.
It's time for the twerk the label.
No, it's not.
Oh my god. All right, Fred. See a hot chocolate. Question 1. I'm gonna do a warm up. What do you think? Right? Is something that can keep broken people together. Elmer's glue or Gorilla Glue? Tea or hot chocolate?
Girl, I'm gonna say the Gorilla Glue.
It's the Gorilla Glue, Fred.
Because the Gorilla Glue got a little bit more substance to keep it together. And what I mean by that, I feel like when you meet somebody that, you can meet a person that's fixed, and then you can meet a person that is broken but willing to be fixed at a point in that time in that life.
But this one was about 2 broken people. How do you keep them together?
Oh, two broken people. I mean, the Gorilla Glue then.
Oh, that's the only way.
That's the only way. Two broken people, yeah, you need the Gorilla Glue. Because the Elmer's glue is not gonna work. It ain't even. It's probably gonna peel. It's gonna hang, and then as the air gets more, it's just gonna peel apart. So that's like 2-3 months. By the 4th month. See, because the Gorilla Glue. No, because the Gorilla's gonna give you at least a year.
No.
Yes, sir. No, the Gorilla Glue gives you a year.
Without breaking up and coming back?
Yes, because the second year is going to be the breakup, come back, then it's going to be the final breakup. That's what the Gorilla Glue is going to give you. And I'll say that's like a year and a half. Gorilla Glue is a year and a half.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my friend have this because he is so trying it right now. When this episode is over, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try to see if I can get the same results when this camera go down. Cause she is trying it. She trying to try me. My friend trying y'all. See, this is what I was just talking about. When you didn't work on your piece, child, see, she's trying to mess up my freedom. Give me this bullshit.
That's true. That's making my life
My friend plays too much. That's it. Cut it off. Cut it all off.
No, come on. Tea or hot chocolate? Can it be sustainable for a fixed person and a broken person to be together?
Yeah, if the fixed person, that's tea. If the fixed person willing to help that person. And I was not gonna rebuttal and say, well, but if the broken person want to be fixed. But see, that's the thing. You already knew that. You should already know you needed to be fixed, but you got with someone. So that was the false okie doke right there. But yeah.
But what if the broken person is willing to be fixed?
That's fine, but you looking from the wrong. Let me say something. This is why we got therapists out here, right? So if you think you're gonna get a partner and your partner needs to be your therapist.
No, yeah, I think that does fall suit a lot.
Yeah, you cannot do that. Because in the mess, that fixed person, the stuff that they worked on, gonna get triggered by so much other stuff. Now they gotta backtrack and fix themselves all over again because he was trying to genuinely give that one the next leverage up in their life. No, can't do that. You can't do that.
You're right. You can't. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I just learned.
You cannot do.
That's a trial with them. Yes, sir.
Child tea, hot chocolate, pizza, a Subway.
Bitch.
Subway, eat fresh.
I don't really like Pizza Hut.
Really? I like their breadsticks.
Now you give me Papagino's.
They closing them. I can't get Papagino's. There was one around the corner. That's dumb. You see what it look like now, right?
There's one in Dorchester. I'm going.
I'm tired of driving to the hood. Hey, Dorchester.
I gotta get ready for the club tonight. You know, all the broken people gonna be at the club tonight.
Yeah.
They gonna pop,
honey. You always get in free at the Gold Tooth on Sunday.
The what?
Oh God.
The girl.
I'm Judie's. I'm just being goofy tonight, but
Judie's. Guess what? I started my new job. It's cute.
Right, we right here on the green screen.
No, I was talking about my
other job,
the 9 to 5.
Don't get it twisted, Judy's. This is 9 to 5 too.
This is 9 to 5 too.
At night, but it's 9 to 5.
Y'all know what I mean. Judy's know the check that come on the check on the direct deposit check. The one too. Y'all know. I was talking about that. But yeah, thank you for it.
Yeah, come on, friend. What the? You empty?
I'm empty.
No. Clank, 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 clank.
Clank. So y'all know that what time it is. It's almost that time.
That time.
This was a good episode, man.
It was.
I really enjoyed this episode.
No, I did too. I wish Tashaniqua could have made it. Hey, shout out to Tashaniqua, girl. She missed it. That would have been amazing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it would have been awesome for her to be here. Yeah, I guess.
But y'all already know how we close this thing out, Judies. As we always say, if you can't kiki with your Judies, then who can you kiki with? We want to definitely thank y'all for tuning in tonight and just to talk to us about fixingly broken folks. You know what I mean? But just remember always to stay humble, please center your peace, and always protect your vibe and your energy, because some people be trying to take that away from you.
As Kendrick Lamar said, bitch, don't fuck up my vibe.
That's what he said?
I think that's what he said.
Hey, is that a song?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go to that.
Well, I'm going to the Legacy. Y'all can catch me later. Boston Girls, y'all already know.
Yeah, that's how y'all do it. And y'all can catch me on Sundays at home, because I work. And
okay. I was supposed to say we're going out tonight.
Quran is still going, so I can't.
Gotta go. All right, I gotta go.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Night, Judies. Gotta go back.
I'm trying to get that sponsorship.
No, let me not, because y'all Pepsi don't send me nothing. This is just an episode, y'all. And I like to drink, y'all, because Pepsi is really good. Most people like drinking Coca-Cola. I don't do Coca-Cola.
My stuff.
I don't do Coca-Cola.
I feel like my insides is turning out.
Oh.
With Coca-Cola.
All right, trying to get soup out of it. So
okay.
moving right along.